Good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to get a message out on this end of Teacher Appreciation Week, really to thank all of the individuals who make such a difference in the lives of our students. And also to give you a little bit of an update on where we're at as an organization, given the new round of governor's orders that came out pertaining to school systems through the end of the year. So first of all, Teacher Appreciation Week. I know that in the midst of our pandemic responses in early April, I missed our paraprofessionals week, and so apologies on that. But thank you to all of our paraprofessionals, and also it's School Nurses Week this week, and so thank you to our school nurses as well, who in a time of a health crisis are especially in the spotlight in the work that you do to help keep us all healthy and safe in our school systems. And this is Teacher Appreciation Week, and it's important that we have time that we recognize individuals that have specific roles. And in an education system, at the heart of every school is a teacher and a student. So we are deeply grateful for the work that our teachers have done in new ways in the past few weeks, reinventing the ways in which we've tried to connect with and stay in touch with our students and support their social emotional needs, kind of their Maslow hierarchy of needs, as well as their learning needs, and support their learning too. So thank you, all of our professionals that are making such a difference, and thank you, teachers. It's also, I've been thinking a little about our habits, and, we're leaders is one of our habits. And one of the ways that we lead is by modeling resilience and modeling that resilience for our students, helping them see how strong adults, hold themselves up professionally in a challenging time. And so we can be resilient, even if we're struggling and have a lot of things in our lives that are difficult. And I hope that what we can give our employees is the kind of foundation that they feel supported, and that helps them be resilient in other dimensions of their lives, both professionally and personally. That's really one of the things we try to do as an employing organization for our people. I wanted to try to talk a little bit about our governor, who has extended orders. Actually, the orders came out just a couple hours ago on an announcement that he made earlier, closing schools through the end of the school year. Now, what date will be our last date with students is one question that we're getting a lot of, and I know other schools are too. And that really will be determined by the labor contracts that we have. By the days that we've had for weather closures at different sites, and also determined by the guidelines that come forward from the state and how to approach the emergency days that happen just prior to and after the governor's closure order. So we're waiting for some clarifications on that, and once we have that clarification, we're going to get information out to our staff about what the last day of school will be for students, services, and our staff, and how we're counting our contract days. So please stay tuned for details about that. We're in close communication with our bargaining unit presidents about those issues, as well as our school districts, as we're all considering some of the same information in different ways and approaching the end of our calendar year. So that's amazing to be thinking about the end of the calendar year. I know many of you are thinking about the ways that we're celebrating our seniors, in particular, our students who are graduating, and we appreciate the coordination that's happening between our campuses and trying to give our kids a good experience to tell them how much we value them. And that's really important. It's also important for us as educators and as adults that are in their lives to come to some closure with them and wish them well. And so we hope that what we bring forward also gives you an opportunity to do that as well. And I know that there's plans underway at different campuses, as well as with our communications department and central office to try to organize those efforts. So thank you for all of that work. It means a lot to our seniors and their families. I think those are some of the main things I wanted to really just highlight today in a Friday message to all of you. And I'm mindful as well that it's Mother's Day this weekend. And so I know I'll be wishing my mother of my children good wishes on Mother's Day, and to all of you who are mothers and supporting families while you're trying to navigate all of the good work that you're doing for us as employees as well. I wanted to just wish a special Mother's Day to you. I hope it's despite the pandemic. I hope you see just how important you are as a mom to your children. No matter how old your children are, you're important to them. So happy Mother's Day, everyone, and I hope you have a good weekend.